Alright, so I'm Chandra and I'm here with my makeover horse. So I've done the basics, so we've already covered catching, leading, I taught her about what the clicker meant and how to take treats. Then we started the desensitizing, so the next part is going to be round penning. So let me make sure there's not a hole right here. I'm going to get her in the round pen. So she's already, since she's more of a spooky type horse, I do the desensitizing first, because I had horses and you go in the round pen, they're more of a spooky type and they just kind of lose it. So I want her to not be afraid of me or the whip before we get in here. She also already knows how to back up a little bit from the leading lesson, so we've already got that kind of established. So if I have a pushy horse, the order's slightly different, but she's already got that groundwork laid out. So first, I'm just going to have her move out and see if I can get some inside turns and see kind of how she moves a little bit, because she's slightly lazy in the pasture, but once there's noise and sounds and movement, she gets a little spooky, so I feel like she's going to be more toward the spookier side. So we'll see how this goes, and then we can adjust the program as we go. So I'm going to start using my voice cues from the beginning. She's not going to know what they mean yet, but she'll get used to them, and the more I use them, the faster she'll learn them. So I'm just going to have her walk. So I have the walk, and so she's walking. So good. So I say walk, I do the one cluck, and then I kind of take a step toward her. I'm going to raise my whip, and then I do one swing, and then I do a tap on the butt. I feel like she's probably not going to need a tap on the butt, but we'll see. Walk. So she kind of went into stop there, so just keep her going. Walk. Just raise my whip up. I don't mind her trying to come in. She's just kind of walking in. That's fine. I'll just direct her where I want to go. So I like to do this all to walk first. Walk. I don't want her to graze. And just kind of see if I can get a few inside turns first before I start to do that at a faster gait, because it can fall apart once you get into the faster gaits. So I'm just kind of staying toward the center here and pointing my belly button like right in front of her hip, at her hip, and then I'm just kind of walking this small circle. So I'm gonna have her do an inside turn here in a second. So I'm gonna back up, and she's gonna walk. So get that forward. So I need forward before I can turn. And she was wanting to just stop and graze. So I'm gonna get in front of the drive line, kind of block her. See if I can push her the opposite way without making an outside turn. So she's thinking about that outside turn. So see if I can draw her. Okay, so she just stopped, so she's gonna go forward. So we lost that forward. Trot. So she probably needs a bit more forward to do that inside turn. So we'll try again here. So she wants to run by me. That's fine. We'll just try. Okay, outside turn, that's fine. We'll just try. Try again. Nope. Nope. I'd like her to turn inside, but just gotta learn how to do it first. Nope. So I'm gonna get her to go forward here. So I like to get it to where she's not like doing the turn from a slow gait, because it just teaches the turn, but she wants to stop, and you can't stop, or you can't turn without that forward motion. So when she's doing that turning, walk, that turn back and forth, she just needs to go forward. And we'll try again. Nope. So go forward. So I'm gonna say, when you do that, you get some pressure put on you. So she's gonna run by me, and it's gonna be like, fine, get some pressure put on you. Let's try and draw her in here. Oh, she doesn't want to. Let's try and block her here. Oh, I'm just gonna smack her on the butt, say, hey, you don't wanna You don't want to listen? That's fine. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I can get her forward here. So she's not turning toward the outside, so I just want to get a little bit to the inside here. It's not so bad. She's thinking out. She's thinking, oh, I just want to go out there. Nope. Okay, so she wants to go. Nope. Canter. So go forward. So she's, like I thought, fairly forward. So I'm just gonna try and draw her back. I need more forward than that. She's just gonna stop. She's not gonna be able to make that turn. I just want her to walk, really. Walk. That would be ideal. I just want her to draw off the fence. There. Okay, so she stopped, but she's drawn off the fence. So I'm gonna let her stop for a second. There you go. I want her to bend toward me. There. Okay, so she's, the previous time she's kind of bent toward the fence, now she's bent toward me a bit. So I'll let her rest there. Okay, so when she was running past me, I'm not gonna get after her, I'm not gonna chase her. Horses that run past you are just scared. That would just make it worse. So I'm gonna see if I can push her to the inside. Very gently. Oh, she's gonna wanna go to the outside. All right, so she can go forward then. She's thinking outside. She's thinking away from me. Okay, so let's try again. She's not paying attention at all, so she can go back. So I'm not gonna worry too much about what gait she's in or anything like that. I just want forward, which is, trot's pretty good because walk's a little slow, canter's a little too much. So until she can do those inside turns, I am not gonna worry too much. Because I gotta get this inside turn to get everything else working here. See if I can push her to the inside, to the inside. She's thinking. See if I can push her. Come on. To the inside, girl. Come on. No. Try and block her. I want her to go. No. I don't want you to go that way. I want you to go inside. There you go. See if I can push her this way. There. Okay. So I had to go in there and I had to help her and do it, but I'm gonna reward that. I don't care if she's walking away, that's fine. Okay, so we'll see if that kind of stuck with her a little bit and see if she'll make an inside turn a little bit sooner this next time. Like there, so she's already coming in. Okay, so there's not doing the certain way and, letting the horse win, all that crap. See how much more relaxed she is now? She's kind of like, oh, that's all you wanted. I went over there and just kind of helped her. So, lots of other trainers will be like, yeah, you gotta get them forward, you gotta push them over, you can't let them run past you, and all these rules for them. It's really, we're just trying to teach them to be on the same page as us, and there's, I'm just trying to make it as easy as possible on her. All right, so let's see if she can do it. Right there. Another inside turn. I give her a treat, I leave her alone. See, I'm just marking the behavior I want. When you do clicker training, it's not dominating and respect and all this stuff that can be a gray area. You don't really know if you have it or not, and it's not really real. Here I'm like, okay, this is the behavior I want. Yes. This is, when I didn't do it, that's the behavior I don't want. It's pretty black and white. I don't really want her butt away from me ever. That's just kind of helping her do that outside turn. Okay, so we've had it out inside, a couple inside turns to the right. I don't care if she's close. I'm just gonna be like, hey, keep going. Walk. Okay, so you can see like a giant change after I did that. Walk. I want her to kind of get out of the middle here. She's not running me over, so I'm not gonna put a ton of pressure on her. I just don't want her that close. Okay, so let's try again. Nope. Come on. Oh, she's thinking through it again though. I thought she was just gonna make an outside turn, which she probably will here. But, yep, there we go. But she thought about it, so I'll take that. And she wants to go the other way. Let's just go the way I said. How about that? Okay. No. Don't want to put too much pressure on her. She's thinking out. Just be like, nope. Be like, whenever I do that outside turn, I get some pressure and it makes it harder. So I'm gonna put that pressure on, let her go forward. She's getting all worked up, then I'm just gonna step back. No, send her back the way she came. She wants to do that. She can get a little smack on the butt. She wants to run past me. She'll just get a little like, hey, let's not do that next time. Okay, I don't want that slamming on the brakes. Let's try again. She'll get that because they'll be like, hey, didn't want to listen, but I'm not going to force her. I'm not going to scare her. Okay, let's try again. Better. Okay, so let's see if we can get that inside turn again. So I'm just going to push her to the inside. Be like, these doors are closed. All these doors are closed. You got one big open door. Let's go through that door. As soon as that shoulder goes to the left, I'm going to be like, yes, right there. But see that change? She went from like, oh my God, that was terrifying. She's backing up, she's tense. Instant I clicked, she was like, oh, cookie. Okay, came back over here. That's exactly what you want. Cool. I mean, she's still a little worried. She's got that nose going, but I'm not going to worry about it. Good girl. Okay. So she'll go forward. Right there. Draw her back. Perfect. I don't care if she follows me, that's fine. But see how she's pointed at me? She hasn't been pointed at me the whole time. So I'm gonna let her hang out right here. So I'm gonna have to fast forward through this part, depending on how long she stays here. But I'm gonna be like, yes, this is what I want. I'm not gonna keep clicking. Because I don't want her to repeat this in the future. So like the only things I give huge jackpots for are like if they're really struggling with something and then it's not gonna be a big deal later on. So like Rhett didn't really want to bridle. Okay, so she wants to be okay. So she can go trot. Trot. There we go. Okay, so like he didn't want to bridle. So as soon as that bit went in his mouth, jackpot. So it's nothing that's going to be bad. So if I give her a jackpot, she'd probably just come and be straight next to me all the time and not want to leave. Okay, so we're just going to help. Send her back the other way. Try and do an inside turn. If not, not a big deal. We just want to go back the way we were going. So, try and push her nose. She's got her butt to the outside though, so she's going to... You are one strange horse. Push her right there. Okay. I just want that inside turn. Usually they're not this weird. She's a little weird about things. She's probably never been around Penn, so. Okay, walk. Walk. Come on. So I don't want to do tons of running, tons of whipping and jumping in front and all that crap. We don't need that. There, so she made kind of an inside turn all by herself. So be like, yeah, good. She can make an inside turn by herself, that's fine. She can't later on, but right now that's what I'm looking for. So she's kind of already bent, so I'm gonna see if she'll go this way for me. Since she's kind of got good. Since she already had her positioning, just kind of teach her to go move those shoulders over. Okay, walk. Okay, so she changed direction, not super worried about that. I'm just focusing on those inside turns right now. So I'm also working on those go forward cues, but my main focus is the inside turn because that's going to control your speed later on. So she's walking, I'm going to draw her back, keep drawing, keep drawing. She's not doing anything, so she's going to trot. Trot. Let her go forward. Okay, I'm going to draw all the way back. Right there. Perfect. So I'm going to also watch where her body positioning is when I give her this treat. Because she could get scared for whatever reason and run off. So I went closer into the fence that opens all this doors so she can go this way if she gets scared. I want to come here because then she's kind of trapped. I want her to feel trapped between me and the panel. Okay, so I'm going to try that inside turn to walk again. Because that's what I originally wanted to do. But she might need to go a little bit faster. So I'm just going to get in front of the drive line because she hasn't done one on this side yet. Right there. That's what I originally wanted. So I'm going to give her a big handful of grain. But yeah, that's what I wanted. So that's what I was originally going for in the very beginning. And I was like, hey, she could just walk and then I want to teach her the inside turn. But she was just like, I don't know what's going on. That's fine. The beginning's always messy. So let her hang out and then we'll send her off and try again. Because I don't want it to be too stressful in the beginning. She's got a lot of things to learn in a relatively short amount of time. So we just want to go slow. I don't mind if she comes up to me. She wasn't pinning her ear. She wasn't being mean, so I don't really care. I'm just gonna walk, move toward her butt and push her off. And I don't mind if she's slow as this. Oh, she almost had it. Walk. Draw her in again. Walk. I'll let her just have a rest break since she's looking. Walk. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I don't care if she's super slow because she was reactive and she was fast. Spots, on the other hand, I want him to go forward a bit more. Okay, walk. A little bit. Okay. I don't want her plodding along. I want her to go slow, but I don't want her to go so slow she's not going to be able to make that inside turn. Okay, so I'll take that. I'm going to step back, get the pressure off. I'm going to take that. This is all in the beginning. I'm not going to do this regularly. You don't see me do this with any of the other horses. Good girl. If she wants to do, there we go, a little inside turn. I will take it. Okay, so I'm going to step back, step in front. She's going to need more forward. Walk. A little bit more. Come in front of that drive line. So I'm not going to clock because she didn't move her shoulders. But I'm going to give her a little break because she kind of had that neck bend. Good. So I'll take it. I didn't ask for it, but I'll take it. Let's see if I can push her. The other way. There. So I'm going to let her offer things too because I don't want her butt near me. They offer good things, like especially in the beginning. I can reward those things. It makes my life easier. I don't have to force her to do it. So I want that more forward. gonna start getting picky about this inside turn thing because she's not gonna, okay. So she's gonna need to go a little faster here. Come on, girly. Let's see if I can get it inside turn here because she hasn't done one on this side. Right there. So I'm gonna give her a big handful. But I mean, the longer they go into training, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Rhett wants to just offer whatever behavior, like that kind of goes away. But in the beginning, it just gives me an opportunity to reward it. So, all right, walk. Push her off. She's gonna go away. So I'll make her go a little faster. And see if I can get another inside turn. So I'd like her to draw off of me. When I step back, but she's not quite there yet, which is fine. That's gonna be my goal for today, is just get one turn where I draw back and she turns in instead of I force her or push her over with the whip. So when I do it like a one click, it's just kind of like speed up to get your in. That's my cue for that. Right there. Okay, so that's the beginning of it. So I'm not gonna be done for the day, but that's the beginning of it. So that's good. So I give her a nice reward, let her relax while she's facing me, and I push her the other way, try again. There's no sense in running around, cantering, trying to get that inside turn. She wanted to go forward. I wanted her to do it a walk, but she was like, no, I want to run. So I really want to get that turn, the lower gates first. There, she's relaxing a lot. That's perfect. Before I get at a canter. That's gonna be like my end goal. I don't want to get in there, run, canter, jump in front of her. Good. Walk. I'd like her to go off that way. And like be this big ordeal. It's easier on both of us if we do it nice and slow. A little bit faster. Step back. I just really would like her to. There. So she took a step. There. Okay, I'm gonna click both those things there because she's on the right track. Cool. Let her rest. I'm gonna push her off to my left. Okay, I'm gonna send her off. Good girl. And I just barely had to lift my whip up. So I'd like to speed up a little bit so she has enough of that inside turn. But I like how she's close to me. She's got like some nice little bend. Good girl. Okay, see if I can do that the other way and we'll be done for today. So her whole just demeanor just changes through every one of these exercises, and it's really nice to see her learn and then start out kind of worried and relax, and not worried, start out all worried and relaxed. That's the goal. I just think that the positive reinforcement just really helps you with that. Okay, walk. Let's do it on the side when we're done. Speed up that walk a little. But I love this. She's nice and bent. Let's see if she'll do it. I'm just gonna go forward a little bit. Nice and bent. And good. And I'm gonna end her on that. But I'm not real super worried that she's close to me on the circle, because really your end goal. That's your like liberty circle. That's what you want. So and she's not the pushy type, so I'm not super worried. And she's not displaying pushy behavior. She's not pushing into me and pinning her ears and, you know, doing that. She's just coming in because this is what I'm rewarding. So really I'm happy with the inside turns we got today. She's got a nice bend. She's coming off the rail. Those are all things we're going for. That's a goal anyway. So I'm happy she's ending like this. I don't want to do too much all in one day. So I'm just going to let her hang out in here for a minute and then she'll be done. So we'll progress through this. Like this is just the first lesson. This is not the end result. And so like some horses are more advanced. Like when I got Spots, I could go in there and round pen him almost as if he probably knew what he was doing. I don't know. So like I can round pen him, I can get those inside turns, I can get the hind quarter yield. I'm just not gonna worry about that. Like I'm gonna end on a good note, and this is what she was struggling with. So that's where we're gonna end.